Hello and good morning, and what I'm doing today is I am going to build a money-making, traffic-getting, list-building funnel. That's a mouthful, right? What I did was I got a PLR product. Now I am making it into a funnel. So I want to show you how you do this, and it's very simple to do. Just follow me step by step. Just get yourself a PLR product and follow the way I do it, or you can purchase the one that I have and do the same thing. It's up to you. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, folks, this is where I purchased the PLR product, the PLR store. Okay, this is my members area. Product that I bought was the latest Facebook marketing DIY business. Now, if I click that, it's going to show you all the folders that you have here, and you have, your upgrade one video training, you're building your list, your PLR training, and so forth, which it has all the tools that you need to build your funnel. So what you want to do first is you want to click on this first one here, and then you are going to download all these files. So what I do is I go down here to my folders file, and I open up my folders file. On my desktop, I have a thing called marketing folder. And as you can see in my marketing folder, I have all these different products that I have purchased. This one in particular is going to be in the Facebook ads part, and it's going to be, see, I made a folder, the latest Facebook marketing. And if I click on that, I'm going to click on the upgrade, and this is all the files that I downloaded. So all you have to do is when you click on this, it's going to ask you where you want to download the files. And see, I'm just going to go here to the marketing folder that I have, and I'm going to go down to the Facebook ads file. I'm going to go to the latest and greatest and the upgrade, and boom, there you go. There's all the files, and then you just say save it, and it will go into this file. Now, if you go to do another one, it's going to probably go to the same folder. It should anyway. But see, I did not save it, so it doesn't recognize it. So you got to go back but once you save it in that folder, in this folder right here, once you save something in here, when you go to save something else, it's automatically going to open this back up again. So you just, take everything and you just click on it and just make it go into this folder. Okay. So that's one thing, is uploading everything into your folder. Now the next step is you're going to want to unzip the file. So if you go to the file folder, let me go to the folder itself, the latest and greatest upgrades. Okay, so here's the folder itself. What I'm going to do first, I'm going to edit the squeeze page of the list building part of this. Okay, so I'm going to open this up and see I have the squeeze pages right here. So if I click on the squeeze pages, then these are all the different mini sites that you can use, and they've got different color schemes. Okay, so if I click on this one here, and I just open up the index file, which is the file that I'm working on right now, you can see it's a dark blue color. Okay, if I go back and I click on another one, like say orange, and click on the index file, as you can see, it's orange. Okay, so this is the squeeze page. Okay, now with editing the squeeze pages, I have a program here called Composer. It's Kompozer. So all you have to do is go to Google search, and now if you have a Mac, you click for Mac, or just download. And so you want to click on the first one here that says Composer download, and it's going to, so you just click on download. And as you can see, it comes up with a thing is, where do you want to save your file? Now, you always want to save your files where you can find them. So when I'm downloading a file like this, Composer, I will normally put it in my documents. So I would go there to my documents, and I would save the file there. But you can save it wherever you want to. You can save it on your desktop if you want to. You can save it, and that's what the reason for these over here is, so you can save it wherever you want to. So if you put it on your desktop, that's where it's going to be. Okay, so you save the file. So once you have it on your desktop, Then all you got to do is go to the file, which is right here, and then you double click on it, and it's a Windows 32 file, and then you just click yes and install it. So I'm not going to install it because I already have it installed. So then what you want to do is you want to open Composer. So it leaves you an icon here, and you double click and you open it. So I already have it open here. Now as you can see, I already have some pages that I already have in here. So this is the squeeze page. Let me move myself over here. And in Composer, you can edit all these elements. Now this right here is a picture, so you can't augment, latest Facebook marketing, but you can augment this, okay? Which I did. I took a button and I put it there, and this was a linkable text, but I took the link out because when you first get these files, they are for Aweber autoresponders, and that's what the code is for these. So I have to change the code because I have get response, and so here's my code here. This is the script. So if I go to the file that I've already changed this, and this picture I made it myself through Canva, and Canva, you can make anything that you want to. It's a great tool. So if I go here and I go up to Canva, it should show me all my latest and greatest stuff here. So if I go here, let's see if I can find you can see here's the design that I made right here. If I open this up, you'll see it's just a picture of me and this text. So now to create the script, so if I go back to the folder itself, and here's a folder that I'm working from, and I click on the index file. So now you're going to see how I made this here. This is what it looks like on the net, and this is my autoresponder capture, and down here also, and as you can see, this is what your to your success, instead of using the default stuff that I'll show you there in a second. But to get this, now you're going to have an autoresponder, and I use get response as my autoresponder, and here's the put it in my campaign. It's called the latest Facebook marketing, and the list is latest Facebook marketing list. And if I go to that list, so here's all my lists. If I go to that list, you'll see latest Facebook marketing. I have 0 signups right now. Okay, so I created this yesterday, which was the 15th of February, and today is the 16th. Okay, this is the next day, so I decided to make this as I was doing this. So, but you need an autoresponder. I'll put the links to all this stuff down there in the description when I get done. Okay, so we got the autoresponder, and we know which list it's going to. Okay, so now that you've seen that, now I want to continue on with editing this Composer stuff. Okay, so this is one page. I got the contact us page. I got my email address for this product there, and again I got my little smiley face there and my name, and also this disclaimer page here. So now I'm going to open up another page to edit, and I'm going to open a file, and it's already going to bring up, see, this is the file that I'm working on, the squeeze page, the dark blue, and this is the disclaimer. I already got the index file. I created it as a .1 because I don't want to destroy the original in case I need to change it back. So now when you're editing these things, you're going to see that it's going to say in your relationship with your company name or your website URL. If you highlight this and you right mouse click on it, copy it, and you go to your keyboard and hit CTRL and F, you're going to come up with a box like this. And then once you copy this, if you click CTRL-V now, notice that what we copied here is now up here. Now you want to put in either your company name or your website URL. So I'm just going to put in RayAlbert.com. And what I'm going to do is I am going to replace every single thing here by clicking on replace all. So as you can see, rayalbert.com is there. rayalbert.com is there. It should, and if you close this, I'm going to just copy this just in case it didn't do it all. And I'm going to close this. And as you can see, rayalbert.com is there. If I keep going down, rayalbert.com, so we replaced everything with rayalbert.com except for down here. See, now it didn't do it down here, but it did it over here. And I don't understand that. So I'll just highlight that, and I will CTRL-V what I just copied, which is the same thing. And I'll go down just to make sure it's all changed. So you change it all down here, here, here. Okay, so now your email support. So mine is going to be ray@rayalbert.com. Okay, and that's it. So now here is where I put my little picture, and I just go up here to image, and I don't want to use alternate text. Whoops, location, got to get the image first. And this is the images for this file, dark blue. If I go back to the file itself, I could show you this is a squeeze page, dark blue, and these are the images right over here, as you can see. And there's my image right there, but I'm just going to go with this, and here's the image, open it up, and I'm going to change the dimensions because it's a little too big. And I'm going to change that to 400 by 133 and insert it. And there you go. There's your image, right? So far, I have edited the squeeze page, the contact us, disclaimer, and privacy page. Now I'm going to save that. And then I'm going to open up another file. And this time I'm going to use the terms of service. And as you can see here, your company name, website URL. So I'm going to do this again, and I am going to copy, then CTRL-F, and then CTRL-V, and then I'm going to put in rayalbert.com. Okay. And then I'm going to highlight this in case it doesn't change them all like before we seen. Okay, and then I'm going to say replace all. I'm going to close this dialog, and you see it didn't change it all. I didn't change this one. Change that. Go down here, see if there's any more, and there isn't. Okay, so then I'm going to put my smiley face picture in here. And I'm going to insert a photo. Don't want the alternate text. Going to get the photo. Going to open it. Going to change the size. And insert it. There you go. So terms of service page is done, and I'm going to save it. Now you do this with all your pages. So if I go to File, Open, you can see right here that I have my contact page there. I have my disclaimer page there. I have my index page there, which is called squeeze page. I have my privacy page there and my terms of service there. So once you have all of that done and you save it, okay, so everything is saved. So you can get out of Composer, and now what you want to do is you want to upload everything to your server. You want to have a utility called FileZilla. Now you can also get this program. It's a free program. All you got to do is, like we did with Composer, just go to do a Google search for FileZilla right here and just download the file that corresponds to your operating system, be it Windows 10 10 or a Mac, whatever you got, this will work. And so then what I do is I open up my FileZilla, and you have to log into your FileZilla. So this is a FTP account. So you have to go to FTP:/ and the account that it's under. So mine is ebook for you free, right? And you just got to put your username in there, and you put your password in there, and hit quick connect, and we're in. Now I have one URL that I use for all of these pages, and that URL, first you have to go to your, on this side here, you have to go to your public HTML. So if you double click on that, this opens up your public HTML file. And then as you can see here, I have a domain called rayalbert.com. So if I double click on rayalbert.com, this gives me all the files that I have in rayalbert.com. And these are some of the courses that I have there. But what I want to do is I want to create a new folder for this particular course or this particular lead magnet. And if I right mouse click on this, I can click on create a directory, and I can name this directory the file that I'm working on, which will be latest. You don't want to put no capitals. Latest Facebook marketing. Right? Latest Facebook marketing. And that's going to be the folder that you create for this stuff. So you click OK. And here's your folder here. So if you open up this folder, you're going to see that it's empty. So now we have to navigate to the folder that we just created here. Let's see, let's close all this stuff up so we know where we are. This is a Google My Business file. Okay, so Facebook ads, this is the folder that we were working in. Click the plus right here. We're going to see the latest Facebook marketing there. We click that file. We want to go to the upgrade file, and we want to go to the build your list file, and we want to go to the squeeze page file. I know this sounds, you just got to know where you're navigating to, and you want to go to the squeeze pages, and we were working on the dark blue. So these are the pages for that squeeze page. So all you have to do now is you have to take all of these. What I do is I just left mouse click it and I just drag it over here. And as you can see, it copies it over here. And you do that with all of these files. The image files, the JS files, the contact, disclaimer. Now, here we have two index files, index.1 and index.html. What I'm going to do is I'm going to delete this index file. Right? And I'm going to change the name to this file and call it the index file. So now it's index.html. Okay, so I'm going to bring that over here. And now the privacy and the terms of service. And so just make sure you got all your files now. We got our CSS, we got the fonts, we got the images, the JS, contact, disclaimer, index, privacy, and terms. We don't need this file right here. Okay, so now if I type in this URL here, this rayalbert.com/latest Facebook, it should go right to the index HTML. So I'm going to copy this. I'm going to go up to my, I'm going to open up a new tab and I am going to paste that in there. And let's see what it looks like. Okay, so as you can see, we have a little problem here. And what that problem is it's not recognizing our images. You can see there was a different button there, and my smiley face isn't there, right? So it's not recognizing the picture. So how do we fix this? Well, it might sound difficult for you, but this is how we have to do it. First of all, we have to go to your cPanel, right? You log into the cPanel, go to your file manager, and you want to go to your public HTML file, and you want to go to rayalbert.com, and then you want to go to your latest Facebook marketing file. Okay. So now here is where the images are, and we need to put that into the index HTML. So first we need to find out what the image is called. So if we click on this, we're going to see all our images here. Now, I know this image, To Your Success PNG, is the picture of me with saying To Your Success with my signature. So if I click on that and I go to rename, it's going to give me the file right here of the picture. So if I highlight this file and I right mouse click and I copy this file, right? And then I go back up one level to here, which is going to give me my index HTML. And if I click on that and I go to the edit, it's going to give you all of your files. Now this looks scary and daunting, but it's not. You want to go down to the bottom where you have your picture. And you just need to find your picture. So here it is right here. So you can put an alt tag here if you want to in between here, but I'm not. See, it's asking for the source of the picture, and the your browser doesn't recognize this right here. So if you just click on that, you highlight this, and then you just put the actual address in there. So we copied it. So now it's rayalbert.com. Latest. So this is showing this file where exactly the picture is. And that's going to be the same thing for the image and the button, the download button here. See this blue images download PNG. So all we need to do is find that file. So if I go back to here and I go back to my images, so now I go to this download PNG, and then I go to rename it, and there's the file that I want. So it's Ray Albert latest and greatest PNG. All right, so we right mouse click, copy that, cancel that. Now we want to go to the HTML, and we want to replace this file with that URL. And one thing that I forgot to say is you want to put in your HTTP, because that's the URL address. It just didn't have that in there. So if I got to go back down here and change this one now. Right here, you just put the HTTP. Right now, when I save the changes, then I go back And now I open up the new file and I put in that same URL again, rayalbert.com latest and greatest. That's the folder, right? And we click on that. Bang. So now we have our picture of our download now button. We have our capture page and my smiley face and another, call to action down here. So that's how you get this ready. Now you can take this URL and send traffic to it. But what you want to do first is in your autoresponder, you want to make sure that you go and you create an autoresponder for this particular list. Okay, so here it's going to give you all your lists. You want to take out all active and you just want to highlight latest and greatest marketing, and you apply. As you can see, you don't have no autoresponders in there. So if you create the autoresponder itself, and this is going to be day 0, because this is when they first get it, the autoresponder name is going to be free guide, right? And you want to go to the list. You want to go to your correct list, which is latest Facebook marketing, right? Immediately. And then what you want to do is you want to create a new email message name. You could put thank you. Select subject. Your report is now ready. Right? And if you go to the next step, what I do is I just usually do a plain text one, and I will just say thank you for your free report. Link is below. Right? And so then you just put the link to the report down there. Now, we haven't talked about the report. So the report itself, you want to upload it to your server. So if I go to my rayalbert.com and I go to the media, I want to upload that report. So I go to the file itself. I go to where the report is. So it's going to be latest and greatest, the upgrade, build your list, and the special free report. And we can upload the latest and greatest free report. There it is right there. So we can open it up. So there's the report. All you need to do now is get the URL. Copy that. Go back to your autoresponder. Put it in there. And save it. And save and publish. There you go. Your free guide is ready. So now anytime somebody opts in right down here, it's going to send them right to there, and you are going to build your list. Okay, that's it for the list building funnel, folks. I hope that was educational. If you got any questions, just please put them down there in the comments, and I will be glad to answer any question that anybody ever has. So this is Ray Albert, and if you like the content that I put on this channel, please go down there and subscribe to the channel and ting that icon bell so you're notified every time that I come out with a new video. I'll see you in the next one.